Hello friends, my name is Mandip Prahar and welcome back to our channel Masai Assignment Solution. And today we are going to do some different question, not related to our DSA question. Today we are going to do a evolution question of React evolution question. Okay, and you know that Masai give us a holiday week. So in this holiday, I make a plan to revise all the topics. So I think that I don't want to revise day by day. I solve all the evolution question, and you know that all the concept which one we read during the week is will it's come in our evolution question. Okay, so that's why I think that I solved all the evolution question and I don't need to revise day by day topics. All the concept will be clear through this question. So that's why today we are going to solve a evolution question. And in this question, I got 30 marks out of 15. And this question I solved in 45 minutes, but I made too little mistake. That's why I got 1 marks only. But then I take at least 2 hours to find too little mistake, and then I go to 30 marks out of 15. So that's why you will show I tell you which type of mistake I did. So don't repeat again and be careful during this question, during solve this question. And you know that why I am making these type of videos, because my aim is only improve my English. That's why. So if I do some mistakes, then ignore it. Okay. So let's start with our question. I try to solve, and I hope you will understand all the concept. See this question, see this whole video. After, if you see whole video, you will not face too much difficulty during your evaluation, because concept question will be different, but concept will be same. Okay, so focus on concept, not question. If you know all the concept, then nothing happen. They give us a brokerage question, and they give us a brokerage question, but they will give a any other books of question and companies question, but only statement will be changed, but not concept. Okay, so focus on it and see. And we are going to this make this video in two part, because this question take too much time to solve, and I don't want to upload a long video, but I try to upload in one video. But let's see what will be happen. If it take more than half hour, then I try to convert into part. Okay, so see this question, and today we are going to solve React evaluation question, unit 5, print 4 question. Okay, see, I got 13 marks out of 15. And what type of mistakes? See, देखो, I did this question 8:50 after start on 8:05, means I solved all the question in 45 minutes. But what happened? Okay, yeah. But what happened? I did two mistake. That's why I got again and again 1 marks, 1 marks, 1 marks, and you can see how much time I take to find these two mistakes. Now time last submit is 10:49, means I take almost 2 hours, to find two lit इतनी सी mistake बनेगी. Okay, so let's go to question and see what he said to us. These are the mark section, and then these property you will be run into your VS Code. This is our problem. You have to build a product display page, and each product can have a increment and decrement button to change the quantity. And initially render get brokerage button. Okay, we have same this, like we have a button like this, and after click on the get brokerage, then we get this page, and this button will be disappear. Okay, create a button with class name get brokerage. On click on the get brokerage button, fetch data below given API. So we are going to use this API to fetch our data. And after click on the button should not be visible. See that button is not visible here. Okay, and we get this data from your API. We use our map. So that's it, normal thing. Okay, these are the three components in our zip file. And now three component: grocery detail, grocery item, and card button. Okay, first of all, we see our grocery detail. In H1 tag, we have a grocery title. Okay, get a brokerage button with class name get brokerage. Okay, button is only visible if product are not shown, or vice versa. Okay, so nothing. We are in this section, we have only used our fetch our data and show in a div. That's all from our in our brokerage detail. And if we are going to our brokerage item, then we have a div in class name brokerage card. In this div, we have three properties: in image, name, and price, and a add to cart button like this: image, title, price, and add to cart button. That's all in our brokerage item. If we are going to cart button, then we have a div again, and we have a two button, plus and minus. If we click on the plus, then increment; click on the minus, then decrement. Okay, and a p tag with the class name of quantity. That's all. But by default, all the product cards should have add to cart button. Use state to maintain count of cart, and initially it should be 0. Okay, so initially is a 0, but we use state to increment and decrement our count. So that's all same. You can see that this is a line. Okay, so you can increment and decrement quantity by click on plus and minus. If quantity goes below 1, then bring that to cart back, and the cart button component should not be visible. If I click on the cart, then plus and minus button will be show. If I don't click on the cart button, then only cart button will be shown, not plus and minus. Plus and minus button will be not visible. Okay, and you can better understand by go to GeoMart. When I go to GeoMart, if I click on the add, you can see plus and minus. Now you can see plus. Okay, so that's all. Like that we need to do in this question. So that's all in the question. Now we are going to our question part. Okay, so first of all, we need to run this command npm install. Okay, and after run this command, then you run npm start. Done. And when you npm start run, then you will be show like this: no issue, successfully work. Okay, how you find it successfully work? Okay, a warning is coming, heading have a content. Okay, so now in this content, I will take a name is Mandeep Rahar and save it. If I go to our page, now you can see Mandeep Rahar. So our local host also working properly. Yeah, I think I need to take a little bit short, then it's good. I think it's good. Not good. Okay, ठीक है. So now we don't need to take this button. First of all, we are going to our groceries detail and button. Let's go in detail. No, in our button. First, we are going to solve our button component. So what he said to us to need do in this, in the our button component. Okay, so see, yeah, a div with class name change quantity container. A div with a class name change. Okay, so use all the data. ठीक है. 1 second, a call is coming. Okay, give me 1 second, please. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let's start our question. Related. First of all, we need to a class name into our div. We have already div, so we copy it and we going to paste it. So now we have a div with a class name change quantity container. In the div, we should have an increment button and decrement button with a class name of. So first of all, we need to create button. That's all. Copy and paste. So now we need two button with the class name is increment button and decrement button. So paste it. Okay, we need to space from here. After that, we need to pick and paste it on second button. And in the first button, we need to take a plus, and here you can take minus. Now a p tag with class name quantity to display quantity. Okay, p tag with the name class name is always copy from here class name, because if you make a mistake in spelling mistake, if you make spelling mistake, then you lose your marks, and you also can't find your mistake because you don't did any academic mistake. That's why you face too much difficulty to find error. Okay, so in this we need to display our quantity. So first of all, we are going to use our use state for, I think if you are doing this question, then you know about use state. First of all, we need to import our use state. Okay, so import our use state. That's all. What happened? Okay, ठीक है. And for use state, you will be all the use state run into our component. Okay, don't do at here. All the use state we use. So first of all, use const, and then our count number and set count number. Set count कर लेते हैं. Okay. After that, we use state, and default value is now 0. Okay, so now I am going to a on click function into our first button. I take is increment, increase. Okay. And second function for decreasement is on click. What happened? Is now we are going to take decrement. Okay, now we need to run our this function const increment equal to a arrow function, and we use our set count from here. Set count, you know that, see, this is the value of our count number. Okay, and for set count we use update the value of our count number. Okay, if we want to do anything with our count number, any प्लस माइनस कुछ भी करना है काउंट नंबर के साथ, then we use our set count. Okay, I take set count here, and if I click on the increment, then count number plus 1. That's all. If I click on the count, click on this button, increment button, then my count number plus 1 means 1 will be added into our count number. Okay, and for decrement, copy and paste. Here we take our decrement, and for minus. Now if I click on the decrement, then count number will be update and count minus 1. So if we have a value is our count number is 9, and I click on the decrement, then it will be 8. Understand? Okay, so that's all into our card button. Now our card button is done. Not done. We need to print our quantity with the name quantity. So here we are going to print our count number. Count number. Now our no issue found. So now all our button component is completed. That's all in this page. So now we are going to our groceries item, and go to our groceries item. So in this, these components should have except each product details, image, name, and price as props. Okay. Okay. So first of all, we'll take as a props. I take element. You can take any name. Okay, which one you like, you can take any type of name here. Now I am going to our div. First of all, we need to a div tag with the class name groceries card. Okay, they give us already a group. Yes, paste it. Now we have a div with the name of groceries card. So first show image. So first I am going to img. In this question, first we are RC is our element dot image. Okay, I know I do little bit wrong approach, because first of all we need to fetch our data, then see what type of properties, and then get from because we should be name same into our API. We should have a same name of image in which one in our API. So I need to start from grocery detail, then go to item, then go to button. But did a little bit different approach because you will understand later. Okay, but you don't face any type of difficulty. Only I will show you why I take only image here. After image, we should ALT. If we don't take ALT into our image tag, then they will show a error. Error, not error, it's warning. Okay. They don't show us, but they many times show. Okay. ALT is now here we are going to take element dot title. They don't tell us to take alt, but we are take for our stability. Okay. So then after image, we have a S3 tag for show name and price. H3. With okay element dot okay I need to take here like that element dot name. Give me 1 second. So after write of our after take of S3, now we are going to take our S5 and we use element dot for price pric. So that's all. Now we are going to take a button add to cart. Okay. Button with the class name is data dot add to cart. So after take add to cart, now spelling must be same. So we are going to copy and add to cart button. But we know that after that I am going to import our button from our button component. Import okay button component name is cart button. So cart button, and now I am going to add our button, not button, cart component. Cart component. Okay. Why I add cart component into our grocery item? Because when I click on the cart button, you can see here by default is cart button. But when I click on the cart button, then cart button is disappear and plus and minus will be show. See, when you increment, decrement the quantity, click on the plus and minus. If quantity goes below than 1, I'm being to add to cart and default cart component should be visible. Okay, then cart button should be visible. So for that, I am going to use again our use state. First, I am going to import use state. No, yes, that's all. Now I am going to use our const is okay value and set value. We have UE. And by default, I am take use state value is true or false. I am take false. Okay, but if I click on the on click bro. If I click on the add to cart button, then I am going to use show buttons function. Okay, and now I am take set value. Now first of all I am take a arrow function show buttons. Okay, here I update my show button value is true. So now one second. Now focus on one thing. If our value is false, then I show my add to cart button. But if my value is true, then I will show my cart buttons. Understand or not? See, if my value is false, then I will show cart button. But after click on the show button, my value become true. And if my value is true, then I will show my cart button. Okay, that's all in this section. Mhm. I can use one more thing. Take value 0. Okay, after click on the value, become +1. Okay, because when I click on the button, then my value become the initially if I value is 0. If I click on the add to cart button, then I add one product into our cart. Okay, then the value of quantity is 1. That's why I am taking here 0. Okay, now we are going to one thing. If my value is if my value is less than 1, okay, if my value is less than 1, then I will show this line. I'm going to take a round bracket, and in this I am taking this line. Okay, otherwise if my value is greater than or equal to 1, then I am going to take my cart buttons. I think I do all the thing properly. Why this error? Okay, yeah, now, oh, still error, but why? Why this error is coming? If I'm going to save, no issue found, but he show me a error on. Okay, I cut, sorry, I take, don't close my round bracket. Okay, now all right. See, okay, spelling of value. Value. Then, okay. See, if I click on the card button, if my value is less than 1, means it's 0. Okay. After click on the add card button, then my value become 1. Okay, and if my value is less than 1, then I will show add to cart button. After click on the button, my value become 1. So then I show my increment and decrement button. Means which one come in this component, all the element will be show. That's all in grocery item. Now we are going to main section. I am not going to make this video into two part. Okay, so I make all the question, all the thing into our one video. First of all, see, map all the groceries item and use class name data. Okay, that's all. So first what we need to do. First we have a h1 tag. Okay, h1 tag with the name of groceries title. Okay, groceries title. That's all. Now we have a button with the class name groceries. Okay, now in this button we need to write get groceries. That's all. So button is only visible if product are not show. If product are not show, then only button will be visible like that. If I click on the get groceries, then button will be not show. So now we are going to a on click function. Which name I will take for this is my name, Mandip Show. Mandip Show. Okay. So now we are going to fetch our data. How we fetch our data? You know that we use our callback function const and Mandip show equal to, and then like that I am going to use async, and here we are going to use try and catch. In this case, I am going to take this one and console.log error. So that's all for this. Now we are going to fetch our data. First of all, we take our let res equal to a wait fetch and copy API from here. Copy, and now we are going to paste. Now convert our let data equal to await okay res.json. After that we are going to display our data. For display our data, first of all we use our again use state. First of all we are going to import our use state. After import I am going to take const equal to not equal to array, and in this array I am going to take show and set show. Use state round bracket. By default, I am taking a blank array. Okay. After click on the button add to get groceries, then my all the data come into our this blank array. So now we are going to use our this function on click. Now I am update my set show, and here I am going to take our data. I am going to take here rest data, and now I am going to take our rest data and console our data. First of all, it's fetch or not. That's why. Now save this, go to our app, and first of all import our groceries detail here. First of all, we are going to our import groceries details like that. After import our groceries, okay, now that's all. Okay. Now go to our data, and you can see groceries with the name of headline. After click on the get groceries, I don't get any type of error. Now going to inspect, and in the console, okay, type error. Console is not a function at Mandip show. Console is not a function in Mandip show. Why? Okay, why they give us this? console.log भाई क्या गलती है? See, I get my data array, all the data into our data, and you can see ID, name, image, and all the details like that. You can see all the detail, name, image, price, update data. These are the name which when we take our groceries item. Okay, image, name, price. So now our code working perfectly. Now we are going to our printed part. Yes, first of all we are going to see, but after click on the button is visible. After click, then the data is visible and button should not be visible. For that we are going to again a use state. And for this button show or set button show equal to use state, and default value should be false. But after click on the button, then button set button value, set button show value should be true. Now we are going to again our this line, and I am going to take a curly bracket. If my see, if my show is false, then it's all okay. But If my button show value is true, then this button should not be show. And see, default value is false. Okay. And देखो, see, easy thing only, not too much art. Show. Show button. Where is show button? Button show. Okay. Spelling error. Button show. If my button show is false, that's okay. Both conditions are must be true. Then our button will be show. Otherwise, it will be not show. See, if my value of button show is false, then it will be okay. Then it's show. But if my button show value is false, is true, then it will be not show. That's all in this line. Okay, you know that. I think this will Ankit sir will should be teach in your class. Okay, understand this. If both conditions are this, we use this one. Must, if we wanna show our button, then must be both conditions should be true. If both are not true, then button will be not show. But default value of button show is false. If it is false, is true, then button will be show. But after click on the Mandip show, the button value now turn into true. If it is true, then this condition goes failed and the button will be disappear. Then click on the show. Okay, one error. Why I got one error? True is not defined. Why? Okay, spelling of true. Bhai. A warning. Okay, warning को ignore कर सकते हैं. Now refresh one time. If I click on the get crockeries, you can see. Okay, yeah, our button disappear. Okay, again see. First, click on the get crockeries, then button disappear. So that's all in this part. Now we are going to display our all thing. For that, we need to import our data item. A grocery item, brokerage item. What happened? Name of the, it's grocery item. ठीक है. Okay, not need to take round bracket. Brokerage item. And now I am going to import my brokerage item. One thing more you can see here. First mistake I did. I take almost 1.5 hours to find this. I don't know why, how मैं ये गलती कर सकता हूँ. इतनी बार किया है मैंने क्वेश्चन, फिर भी. You can see a array data and again a data. If we have don't data only, to then all will be good. But we see that first we have data, again a data, then array. Okay, but most of the time we can see only then data, and after that all the item will be visible, should be visible. So that's why I need to take here, because here two data to set why take data again. Okay, first mistake I take almost 1.5 hours to find this. Okay, now we are going to use our map function. We not directly show our data. So for map function, first of all, we are going to here first of all, we need to take our div. Name of our class, name of div. What is the class name of our due detail? Okay, see, class name of due is container. Done. In this container, we need to show all the element of our API. For that, we use map function. And I think if you are doing this question, you know about map function. If you don't know map this function, then you are in a big problem. So first of all, we are going to run our map function. Okay, and map function will be run on this blank array. Paste it dot map. Why this type? Okay, I think I don't do any mistake. First I am take element. Okay, then I am take ID. Okay, then I am using my arrow function. Why this error is coming? I don't use curly bracket. Yeah. Now okay. Okay. Map function on the our first value. Okay, element dot y. Down now I am take my groceries item. Yes. Now I am take my element equal to our element, and one more thing is our key equal to our ID. I think all things are good, but one error is coming after click on the cookies. Why he don't show us our map? What type of mistake I now am doing? Set show. ठीक है. All is right. Why don't show? No error is coming. Still okay. Go. See, import is good. Crockeries item. All right. All thing is good. All thing is good. ID is also good. Okay. Okay. Let's see again. Click on the get cookies. Then we don't get any type of error. Still data is not printed. Printing. Go. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All thing is right. I think this we can remove curly bracket if we have only one line into our map array. If I click on this thing, then I think data will be show. Click on the get cookies. Yeah, okay, something is coming. Cut it. We got add to cart button, but we don't get our title, image, and anything from our API. Go to groceries item. Okay, now I am going to show which type of mistake I did. Second mistake I did, I don't write here curly bracket. Only this mistake cut my all the marks, at least 3 and 4 marks. Nice to found. Go to our now magic image, title, price, add to cart. Okay, if I click on the add to cart button, then add to cart button will should be disappear, and increment and decrement button is coming, but we got 0. But after click on the add to cart button, we need to 1. Go to our cart button. Now we are going to take initially value is 1. After that, if I come to it here, you can see again categories. Now buttons disappear. If I click on the add to cart button, okay, I got 1 plus 3 4 5 7 10 11 minus 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 and decrement. All things are now work properly. So that's all in this question. Now one thing is left. If my button coming into again 0, then we need to print, then again a add to cart button should be come. Okay, that thing I don't know how to do. I ask my IA, and I think they will be understand better too. They will be teach me how to I initialize this thing. Okay, after teach only one thing, only that's why I cut my almost thing. Yeah, go to our see. We go to our submission part, and you can see how I got this mark. And if you go to view log and I go to here, you can see test log also. Only one thing, if quantity is below 1 and add to cart button should be visible, and decrement and increment should not be visible. This thing is not working into my question. So if you know, then that's good. If you don't know, I make another video and I will teach you how. After first of all I need to learn. After learn it, I will teach you how we can handle this case. Okay, that's all from my side in this question. Do your best and learn all the no. Okay, yeah, stop share. So if you have any type of question, you comment it on this video. कमेंट में लिख देना जो भी आपके क्वेश्चन है. आई श्योरली मैं सबका रिप्लाई करूंगा. ओके, कोई भी क्वेश्चन आपके माइंड में है जो आप चाहते हैं कि हाँ मैं उस पर वीडियो बनाऊं, या कुछ और इंफॉर्मेशन, एनी टाइप ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन यू नीड अबाउट मसाई यूनिट 4, यूनिट 5, यूनिट 6, आई विल guide you. Okay, so that's all from my side. Yeah, I know I did a lot of mistake in speaking English, so then ignore it and do your best. Learn all the concept. Question will be different, but concept should be same. Okay, so that's all from my side. Thank you all of you. थोड़ी बड़ी वीडियो बन गई है, बट एक बार देख लोगे तो आपके नंबर नहीं कटेंगे, आई श्योर. So okay, bye bye.